Hi everyone, from me to you series is one word, global family. I'm your host for today, Helen Edwin. Our topic of discussion today will be about the student that assaulted her lecturer. And beside me here are two gentlemen. At my right is
David Joel.
and I have the host of the hosts, Mr.
Chukwudi. Thank you for hosting. I'm enjoying this.
Okay, our topic today is about the unizik student that assaulted her lecturer. In case for those of us that have not come across the story, a student was doing this TikTok video trend on the corridor walkway in the probably in her faculty or in her department or something, and the lecturer passed by according to what we saw online, and it seems as if her phone captured the man, and I guess he was violent towards her, or probably he tried to make her delete the video, and she beat him, and the whole thing has escalated. And it's according to rumor and what we saw online, it seems as if the lady or the student, her mom is a lecturer in the school. Probably that was what gave her the audacity. We really don't know. Please comment, as my guest for today will chip in some words and make us understand what really led to the whole, what gave her the audacity. So, Mr. Kabiesi, what do you think gave her the audacity to beat the lecturer and everything?
Before that would have happened, there would have been a physical contact between two of them. She's not a mad dog that will just go and beat the lecturer. No, something would have led to that. Okay. And secondly, on the part where she was doing her TikTok, they said, like people say, the air is wide enough for all birds to fly. So how come on the particular line she was walking, how come it's that line that the lecturer decided to follow? If you know she was doing a TikTok with video on herself and you don't want to appear, your image will be on that camera, they should have walked by the side. Yeah, and that is my opinion since I heard that story. He will have walked on the other side, not him walking behind her.
Okay, Mr. Kabiesi made this thing I would like to pinpoint, some statement. He said the place is wide enough for the man to follow. It's a walkway. Then he said something must have prompted the whole scenario. Well, we'll come back to that. So let me ask your own opinion, Mr. David, on the whole scenario of the unizik and her lecturer. What do you think went on there?
Well, when I saw that post on the social media, a lot of things came to my mind, but I feel like the lady is rude. You understand? Because on the part she stood and was making this video, you understand? I don't want to stand by anybody. It could be that the passage, because if you see the way she looked, it could be like a staircase that she's standing, or maybe a passage where people normally passed, and the man actually tapped her. You understand? Because I saw that where he tapped her. It could be like, okay, please move from the way or delete that picture. I don't want to see my face in it. You understand? So the lady, there's a way that she would have actually approached this man and this would be resolved. You understand? But she feel like her mom is a lecturer according to what I heard. You understand? And in no institution will a student have that type of audacity to confront a lecturer and grab the lecturer. A lecturer, you know, one graduates.
Wow. So many facts are beginning to pull out. David said, Jack the lecturer.
Yeah.
Yes, and actually that's a very big deal. This is Nigeria. And if you're in an institution, as we all know how an institution can be, for you to have the audacity, probably could it be that because her mom is also a lecturer? Please, I want to hear your views. From you to you, series family, please can you comment, give us some views and everything, your own idea. Hey, Mr. Kabiesi, you were saying something earlier that maybe something prompted it, why that very walkway. Can you enlighten us more?
Now, while we're growing up,
yes.
Okay, students that their parents or their mother is a teacher, means she was brought up well.
Objection! No.
Mr. David, we'll get back to you.
While we're growing up,
yes,
like I said, most students that their mother is a teacher or was a teacher, discipline is one thing that is never lacking.
Don't generalize.
Now, for her to be in university, say university, her mother is a lecturer, means her mother was proud of her for her to be a representative of the family in that school. Now, let me come again.
Yeah.
Now, for the man to be walking past by the students' domain area, what is he doing in that area? And don't forget stories about lecturer and student molestation. If we check the history, maybe the man or have always had eye on her. And this is an opportunity for him to use her as a scapegoat. Now, sometimes they say, I tapped a little. Somebody can hit you actually and say, I tapped. Assault is an assault. When you touch the other party, it's an assault. Sometimes people say, I gave him a small tap on the face, and yet it was a hot slap.
Wow.
So, for him not to carry the dignity of the profession, the profession, to be a university lecturer, it should be a man of integrity, a man of honor, a man of high repute. For you to descend to a level, you and a student is dragging home, delete or don't delete. He knows what to do. He knows what to do to report to the appropriate authority. And since her mother is a co-lecturer, check out the matter with her mother.
Well, that's a really, really serious one there. He said something that could it be he had been hitting on her. From me to you, series family, please can you, I don't know, any of you that have watched the video that are on his side, because he had mentioned some really, really, really facts from these whole scenarios that maybe some of us are not picking. Can we just see what he's trying to say, that could it be he has been hitting on this girl? Because this thing is broad. Oh, it's really broad. Mr. David, you were saying something.
Yes, see, I am not going to be on anybody's side. Yes, it could be that, yes, the man have been trying to make his way towards the girl. Wait, it could be. That is why I am not generalizing. Okay. Then the other point where you said because of the fact that the mom is a lecturer, that she would have been brought up properly, it's not absolutely right. That girl, she no get one good courtesy. You understand? That girl is not properly brought up. She doesn't have good home training. I will say this for free. You understand? Reason are this, you understand? A man just walked past you. An elderly man at that. If you see the age difference, you understand? And I also heard that the girl is just 18 years old.
Exactly.
You understand? And she had the mind of grabbing this man, hitting. You understand? That is not a girl.
Self-defense.
There is no self-defense. The man wasn't touching
Whatever
her.
make a girl of 18 to hold a man by the collar. Go and investigate that story. Whatever make a girl of 18 to hold a man by the collar. Why you were saying all this thing, I picture when I was in the University of Lagos. I try to imagine, among all the lecturers have in the University of Lagos, is any of the lecturer that a student who bold enough to hold by the collar? I just say no.
No. That is why I'm telling you that this girl is not properly brought up. You understand? Okay. Because now, these are the things that gave her this ego. My mom is a lecturer. He has no right to tap me to move from the way. Because there is something I heard, because of the fact that schools allow students to use phones these days, and that is common. So for the fact that she's online doing some kind of thing that I don't know, somebody passed and said, please move from the way, tap you. It's not as if he hits you. Because the video, from what I saw, it was just a tap. And the next thing is, it escalated to the point that you were dragging and hitting him. That's so rude.
So as my guests are just bantering, not to forget, she was making a video on the walkway and he tapped her. So could it be that social media and the whole TikTok and everything is now is it becoming a disadvantage or an advantage? Because if it's not allowed, and we cannot even say that, because that's a high institution, for God's sake, so there's a form of liberty that is allowed there. And you were saying that they said she's an underage. for her to be in the university, at least she must be
She's already.
she's already an adult again. And for a full-blown man to want to, by all means, make a girl delete the video, he must have probably be physical. I'm just trying to see from both angles. He must have probably been physical, and maybe she was trying to make a self-defense. But for a lecturer of that age, you're trying to lift your hands to the point of beating him. It's a really cause for alarm. So, Mr. Kabiesi, so what do you think about the bite and everything?
Like I said, now there's one remark that David made. Okay. Among everything he said, that the man was an old man or an elderly man.
Yes.
And for record, for free, I can tell you this: even old men can be foolish too. So wisdom is not by age; it's by understanding. Maybe maybe this particular young girl will have heard something about this man. Okay. He's not the only lecturer in the university. She's not the only girl doing TikTok in the school. She's not the only girl on the walkway. She's not the only girl doing the video recording. Maybe she'll have heard something from her mother or from other colleagues, the kind of character this man exhibits, or the kind of person this man is. What will make an 18-year-old girl a student of a prestigious university, Unizik, respectable university, or a lecturer by the collar. Like I said, when I was a youth, I tried to put in my mind, that story, the end has not come.
Okay. So David, yes. As you can see, he said for a student of the prestigious University of Unizik, maybe she must have heard something from her parents, since her mom is actually a lecturer in the school. So it must have prompted something. So what do you think?
See, there is no yardstick to that girl's reaction, no matter what, you understand. There is no yardstick to it, because on no occasion, from my findings, the man only tapped her, move from the road. You understand? From what I've heard and what I have found out about, you only tapped her because it's a walkway. You can see that she was like this. He passed through and was going, and the girl's direction was like this. Move from the way. You understand? Naturally, some people are rude. You understand? A girl that is not properly brought up, that doesn't have home training, and pompous, feeling pompous. My mom is a lecturer, I'm standing, and because of the fact that yes, it's a higher institution, I can do anything I want to do so long as I'm not in your class. You understand? Those are the things that gave her that impetus to do what she did. You understand? And I will tell you for free, the girl is regretting her actions right now. Yeah, because the parents are not proud of her. You understand? So there is no reason, no matter what, the man cannot act childish. He only tapped her, does not mean he hit her, he didn't beat her, he didn't insult her. You understand? But because of the girl's action towards the man, prompts to what happened next.
Can I ask you a question, David?
Okay.
You think the man just said, leave the walkway, and he went to give her the bite? And she goes ahead to give her the bite.
Okay.
Please, can you leave the walkway? And now she's a mad dog. And she bites the man.
Okay, listen. Okay, the question is,
I would like the moderator to also ask you this question. You think he just tapped her? Please, can you leave the walkway? And she bites him. Is it possible?
Okay.
It's not possible.
Thank you so much.
What I said at the end of my my saying before he asked this question, I said, after what happened that he tapped her, leave the way, probably the girl has gone to him to complain that she doesn't like the way, you understand, the man talks to her. That is what will prompt the next action. Because as a lecturer, you're like, who be this one? Who are you? How will you know? There's this thing, you understand? I'm trying to correct you and you're trying to do something else, you understand? That is what prompts the next action that led to that.
Okay.
Do you know the man might have been, let me use what, Chaki, talking to her while they're walking together? Or you don't even know. Leave this guy.
That's a whole another angle. I actually have one question, one last question for the both of you. We are all human beings. It could be an ego battle from the man's side and the girl was just being reactive, but from the video, it was the man that we saw that had bruises. The girl never sustained any bruises, but it could be that maybe he hit her or something. We've heard from both angles and everything. This would be my last question for my guest. Do you think the lecturer would have done something different? Like he would have handled the whole scenario differently and probably it wouldn't have escalated this much?
So much, will have done it in a very different way.
Okay.
To be a lecturer, I repeat it, to be a lecturer in such a prestigious university, Unizik, you ought to be a man of honor and respect. And he knows the rules of the game, the rules of engagement in every high institution. There's nothing stopping him. Even if he doesn't know or he knows that her mother is a lecturer, there's nothing stopping him from taking it up to the school authority. They know how to discipline. It's a well-disciplined school. It's a school that doesn't joke with discipline. There's nothing stopping him taking it up. And mind you, there were not only 2 people there. There were other passerby, students, and the school has security too. He can easily report it to the security authority or to the school authority. She'll be brought to order. She'll be brought to discipline. But trying to take laws into his own hand, trying to be the judge, trying to take decisions, I'm a lecturer. Let me teach her a lesson. He has gotten the lesson.
Wow. So, Mr. David, what do you think would have been done differently?
What I feel would have been done differently is if the girl feels her mom is a lecturer, she would have gone to report to her mom if at all it's that bad. You understand? Instead of her confronting the man. And again, another thing is, it's not all lecturers that knows that their co-lecturers' children are in the school. They may be in different faculties, you understand, before you even talk about department. It may be in science, the mother may be in arts. So these are 2 parallel different departments that doesn't have anything to do with each other. You understand? So as a girl that is properly brought up, when you feel you are not happy and your mom is a lecturer in the school, what you do, you go and report your mom. Your mom will take it up from there and look for the lecturer in person. Then tell the lecturer, this thing you did to my child, she's not happy and I'm not happy about it. Then the both of them can resolve it. Instead of her confronting the man and leading to that, it's bad.
Wow. These are really, really beautiful ideas. For me to you, Series family, globally, please, we want you to comment, like, share. This is a very, very serious scenario. And the main topic and why we are doing this discussion is to contain and to curtail this kind of scenario so that our schools will not be toxic for students and all, so that we can be able to maintain this kind of thing, because I feel it's not really a big deal for it to escalate to this point. So please leave your comments, like, share, and I thank you too for your wonderful comments and all. They are both men, and you see the way they spoke in defense of the lady and the man. So I think if our temper and everything, it's I feel from the lecturer's angle, probably it could be ego. It could be ego, and the lady, she was just, women can be emotional and everything, so she was just in the moment and everything, so that was what triggered this whole thing. But it can be done in a very different way. Please leave your comments, like, share. We want you to please let the comment section be very interactive so we can get your own idea and feedback and what you think also of this whole story. Thank you.